today I am gonna show you around my town that I built, and it's just gonna be a little video saying what I've got and my future plans for YouTube, because it's 2026 now, guys, and there's been no videos out, if I'm correct, since 2026. So if you didn't know, I'm a YouTuber who posts on YouTube, obviously, and there's no record of a video being out since 2025. So I'm gonna say what my plans are, while giving you a tour of my new town that I'm going to build on, and should be my last town I'm building on. So we're going to start from the very start. As you can tell, it's a fresh new start, like pretty fresh already. Not a lot been built. So if you want to start, is where the podium would be, and give my speeches and stuff. Kind of like this town centre. Walking along is the Old Fox pastries. If you're here, you'd pick up here, order here. So it's kind of just a plan area. Not much is about, and we have the outside seating. Now over here is Fox Restaurant. You come here, get ordered. This is a very rare seating. And then down here is the staff only. Down here is where they get the food. Over here is Nadway, like a subway called Nadway, so don't get copyrighted. So here we go. Looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? Nadway or subway, something where you sit in and eat wheelchair. Over here we got a nice little parking area. We have Mick Fox. So go and get a vehicle so we can drive. So you would pull up into the driveway. You would order. I'm gonna get like a Mick Fox with some mixed fries. And then you would go over here and order or pay up. And then you would put your order here. There's a good next window. Go to the next window. So you all can go park up, please. And then you leave. And then you would go over and park up. Which is when you get to here. You get to park up. Make sure you're not parking on English. That's why you get two areas first. And then middle is for the smaller ones. With the other side. Go into Mick Fox. You get your order here. And then here you gotta pick up and pay as well. With two screens so you can see your food. Chairs. Nice little booth area. No booth area. And then here is cooking area. So looks like where your food will go. While waiting for it. Here's where they get paid for. And over here is the cooking area. And where you'd order. Next we go to the other food restaurant. fast food, whatever you want to call it, which is called, it's a bit smaller, but it's called KCF, like KFC, confetti, or confetti chicken fried. Yeah, it's basically the same setup, but you order there, pay here, you order here, we pick up here, and then you pick up here, so you all can go to your parking area. That is there, the KCF parking area. The size a bit different. You can get 2 seating, or couple seating actually, with the pick up, pay, and order. And then over here, where they cook the food gets stored, and yeah. If you're wondering what these are, these are where the actually chicken gets dipped into to fry them up. I think that looks cool. Now, you go here. I'm planning on putting like a supermarket here, and that looks good. And you see there's no path actually connecting these two areas, so you just walk over. So when you go here, you have a nice little road and a nice path. You have to then go over the path, your road. It's kind of like a river, so you go over the river, and then you can go down. And you get your police station, please call 999. And you get your house in suburbs. My house is here, it's the biggest one here, because I wanted that family house and then put another family house here, but that everything at plan. So we're gonna put like park and then apartment building here as well. So yeah, here's the police station. Call 999. Entering the police station. Here's the front desk. As you can tell, it's got nice and blue, and you can talk to them. Got the seating is here. When you're in here, you can go over here to go inside. With one holding cell, the toilet is very nice. You get a toilet and then a sink. They can watch you go toilet, because if you're not trusted enough, they'll watch you. That is actually what happens in prisons. They actually don't give you much privacy either. No cell. This one's smaller. That's more baddies. And yeah. Another toilet. And then over here, this is where the officers get suited up. The little TV area with their kitchen. Upstairs is the office area where your calls get called. And up the last steps is the heli. Down here is where all the police cars are stored, with one police car out over there somewhere. And over here is where all the motorbikes stay, so they're nice and dry. So these ones don't get dried up, so they get an umbrella over the seats and they get wet. And that's actually why they actually have 3 so yeah, with 2 police boats back there, ready to be out for acts. Next here we have the firehouse with the firefighters here, 4 each, 2. That's 4 in total. With this front here, with a bigger seating area, and yeah, that's inside. Over here is where 2 boats are. To get to your boats here, instead you open up these, then you can board all of them, and then be in them safely without getting wet. You've seen in there, this is where all the things stay. In the back we have the kitchen area, a bit more, not really mostly this, but yeah, we've got dining area, you can change into beds, these sort of beds. Because normally you get police officers that go night shifts, so they are up and running, and you have day shifters. So yeah, there's this one. And upstairs you just have your area with 2 beds, and then upstairs is your helipad with your helicopter. And obviously for this one, you'd actually call 111, not 999. Call 111. So there's gonna be different codes for each. The last one that we have is the hospital. As you got the little like cross, so you know that is definitely the hospital. So we only have 2 vehicles here for the hospital. And then inside, this one, hospital's a bit smaller. We got the chairs, front office, very white, as you can tell. Here's the back. And then these 3 rooms are just literal beds that your people go in. Until we get into the bigger hospital where most people will be stored. And then here we have the kitchen. Actually pretty spacious as well. With loads of beds put here for them sleeping. With that there. With the helipad here. And we also have loads of boats here. Loads of boats here. So what happens is we have 2 sides. So the blue ones are actually the SWAT ones, and those are just normal ones. We have 4 SWATs, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 police boats. And then we have fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 in total here. And then here we just have 4 here. And then this is a boat they've captured. Pirate boat. And then leaving kind of the emergency area where all your emergencies are stored, you can go underneath the cave area. And then if you can see, it kind of carves in. Kind of goes in, and you get that little carvy area. With a parking area here. This boat, this is where your bikes will be stored in. With loads of rooms. And the front office here. This is the apartments, 1 apartment already. This front office is not obviously detailed yet. But yeah, this is the apartment, so here's the foyer basically, and then here's the first actual room. No toilet, you refer to yourself. 1 bedroom. Upstairs we have another one, it's a bit bigger, so another bedroom. These are kind of 1 bedroom flats. So yeah, and then we have the last floor, which is very bright, so if you look like bright you don't want that up here. With this here. Because it's kind of glassy, so at the very top you get loads of glass, and I wouldn't want to sleep up there, but some people might because they like the glass stuff. Yeah, that is everything I've built so far in this world. So I just detailed you and showed you around so we can actually start building right now while I talk to you. So my plan is for YouTube. YouTube plan now. I kind of want to be able to inspire people, saying that you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything that people tell you to do. I asked my viewers. There we go. I've got the word out of my mouth. Viewers to give me what they want to see, and then if they're lucky enough, they get that, but not everyone will get that. The thing I drawn on whatever day, it got 1.3k views, and I've got that from someone who wanted something. And that shows if you ask, you can get. But I'm not just an inspirational person. I want to show my creativity and the words on YouTube, which I haven't done recently because I haven't posted yet. My first ever video was 2 months ago, and those 2 months ago it was lovely. But then you get now where I haven't posted in 2 weeks, and I'm not really that person who doesn't post in 2 weeks. And you only get at least one video a day, every month, every week, and well, you didn't really get that, did you? So my plan now for YouTube will be to make more videos for you can see it's mostly Minecraft themed. I want to add the theme of add more Fortnite in it, Police Simulator. I'll try and get Among Us in it because I haven't done Among Us yet. So I think adding Among Us would be really good. And then when I add Among Us into it, I think people will like, oh, he's playing older games. He's kind of like an older YouTuber. And that's what I want. I want people like, no, he'll play any games if you ask. I'm subbing to people who actually sub to me. And I've asked people if they can put their username if they have subbed to me, so I can sub back. Yet no one's done that. I have subbed to 2 people because I got an email that they've subbed to me. So I've got 19 subscribers because they've subbed to me, and those who got subbed back because they were able to get found because they emailed. I got emailed by YouTube saying 2 new subscribers, and then there's their names. So if I were to get that from other people, then I can't sub back to you guys. What they would like to do. What am I talking about? Video types, and that. My goals of YouTube. How much I want from YouTube. I think my goals of YouTube kind of not to get as popular, but still popular enough to grow it. Not as popular like Mr. Beast or Unspeakable or Preston Plays. Not as popular as them, but a kind of popular but not too popular YouTuber. Because I still need to focus on my goals of my actual life outside of YouTube, which is going to be pretty hard. I want to become a countryside ranger, which I know if that's going to be that, then I would have to, if I keep my YouTube up, then I'm like, am I allowed to video call there in certain rules or what? And there would be side rules. I know that, but what type of rules would there be? Is there like rules saying, oh, you're not allowed to record here because you're gonna be posting about certain things that people can't see? Or is it gonna be certain rules about like you have to make sure that you're allowed to record there before you actually record. So yeah. And that's gonna be a lot of work. Just even apply for the job and ask them I'm allowed to record there. Because not only do you need a driving license, then in the UK you need to be able to have a chainsaw, like kind of like license as well, so that I'm allowed to cut down trees or help with refinement. And then I also need to make sure I'm good with first aid. And then there's loads of other stuff I need to be able to do. Countryside things aren't just protecting the countryside. They also talk to people, and my social skill is terrible. So yeah. I'm in year 9, so that means a couple years time, or a couple of days, months, I'll be year 10. And if I'm correct, year 10s are the first years to their first PPEs, practice paper exams, because they need to get ready for their actual PPEs in year 11, which they get more PPEs during those years, and then get the real exams, which then, not gonna lie to you guys, year 10 and 11, you'll definitely see a decrease in posting. Then that's where I start focusing. Because my English, my math and stuff ain't the best. It's not the best, and I'm getting help for that, but you still need to be able to do it by yourself. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it by myself without the help I can get. But I still use that help as much as possible. And doing that is just not the easiest. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to try and stay positive. So, next video you'll see should not be a Minecraft one. Should be, or posted Among Us when I'll tell you Among Us. But I would say I'm currently building another side apartment, so my next video will be a short or picture of this being done. So if anyone's got any ideas for me to post, do so. I say Among Us ones will be coming out next week. Enjoy the rest of your day and have fun. Bye.